Only took me seconds, but I was a little nervous. You don't realize how much of a drop if I fell off that thing. Again, I would never tell anybody to try this. This is where they used to bring some of the rail cars in and unload them down into the elevator. I was talking to these guys here, and they are from Texas, just fixing utilities services. So I don't even know. I mean, there's got to be trains that call. Oh, look at the pile of spikes. But here, we used to actually park a tractor trailer, and see this hose hook up here? This used to be feed in to the back of a truck for all like the shavings and you know, to take to for feed and stuff. This is an old building. Used to see groundhogs here. See those big rat boxes? Oh, look at all these spikes. Wow. I'm gonna actually take a couple. Pile of them. That silo, they used to put corn in there. Oh, I'm sorry, wheat corn. This was a wheat flour mill. This is where the big bulk trucks used to come, right under here, and they would load this up. Last time I was here, this was open, so somebody's been coming along and obviously making sure that it's locked up. But the guy would have to climb that ladder right there, go up on top of the truck, put that fitting on top, and they would load 50,000 pounds of flour into the truck. The carbon monoxide, that's where they, part of cleaning the wheat and stuff like that. Somebody's been here. I noticed fresh cut trees. Here's a fire hydrant. So somebody's been here recently, trying to at least maybe keep people out. Oh yeah, look at there. I mean, look at all the electric that it took to run this place. All the circuit breakers and everything that was involved in running this flour mill. Old building. What was in here? Oh, motor. Oh, that was like the vacuum pumps that they used, you know, to shoot the flour or pump the flour. Now those guys are in from Texas, and I was telling them about the creek that actually runs underneath the building. And I guess at one time they used to have a wheel. See, here's the creek, which runs into that river. But that creek right there, see underneath the building back there, that used to turn a wheel. I guess that used to help run the flour mill. This is a big building here. See the creek there? Here, yeah, there had to be silos here. I think I do remember those here. So somebody probably took them down for the sheet metal and scrapped them somewhere. But they would have held wheat and stuff like that. I don't really ever remember using that one there. I mean, that's huge. Like I said, somebody's been here to trim and do some, you know, keeping the grass and the weeds down, and probably just making sure that it stays locked up. This was a scale here, so they could pull on here and get the stuff weighed. And here was a, okay, yeah, this is open. Here's like a scale house. So you can identify treated wheat right there. So soft red winter wheat and treated soft red winter wheat. So somebody one time worked in here, and here's the scale. Another item down there. Let's see what last time. 2007. So 2007, is that how long it's been? That might have been the last time they actually took wheat here, guys. This was all the how to do things. Spaniards for grain. We're not sure what that machine did back there, but it's pretty old. There's a door down there. Is that open? Yeah, that's open down there. I don't know how you get down there. Oh, you climb down. I never even noticed that underneath there. Probably. Yeah, there was a lot of little narrow paths here. That place could be very dangerous, actually. And look at the wood on the outside of that building. There was in there was a lot of wooden box silos. But as you can see, it took a lot. And this is, they closed this up because this is where the screw would be to drop. When they came in here, weighed, then they would back up here and drop the wheat down. So they probably had that locked up because of the mechanism that's in there. It's like a hopper to catch the wheat, you know. No smoking matches or open lights. I remember when we worked here because they said that the dust could be like dynamite, that these places were very dangerous, that any kind of spark could set the dust off and you could have an explosion. All right, those guys are gone. So now this building here, this is the building that was used for a lab. So the supervisor had his office right here, and then in here you can see was the lab. So we used to have to bring the samples over right in there and test them and put them in a machine and make sure they had enough moisture, you know, things like that. And that's where we did it. And then the supervisor, the non-union supervisor, would that was his office here to the left. But we always had access to come in here. And then up top here was actually the break room, but nobody really sat up there, because if you sat up there, it was like you were away from everybody. So I wonder what's going to become of this place. They have it pretty locked up. Yeah, see, they even put weapons of, notice, weapons of any kind. I remember years ago this was all open, so they spent some money to board this up. Now, I'm sure there's a way, yeah, to get in there, but how safely? And I like to show you guys without getting hurt or without getting arrested for trespassing. So, got to keep that in mind. This is an old building. Right there is how I could get in. Whoa, it's open. Could climb up in there. Take the risk. Look at all the bees going there. A lot of bees. Won't want to be going over there and pissing them off. Look how even the, so when they used to back the cars in here, the rail, the trees are growing up in here now. I could actually climb up in here, but it's dark in there, so I don't even know how much you'd see. Down there used to be our break room, actually. Used to be able to see it. Yeah, and that's open down there. That's a drop. Yeah, that's open down there. Oh boy. I was hoping one of these doors were, they used to be. But like I said, you could tell by the fresh wood and the fresh locks that somebody came along and locked up the place. Now, time and everything else is, the animals, the weather is taking over the building. What they were doing with those poles, see how they're putting that metal, probably so they don't rot, but, and they had to paint it. That one wasn't painted, but see that? They're putting like those metal strapping and stuff around it. Man, I wish I could have got in there. You don't realize how even that drops there. Because I know you can get in underneath the building, but the problem is very dark in there. That was the main building right there that had this building here was pretty much the wood bin storage for wheat, and flour went in over there, and that was kind of like just a go in between, but the mill itself was pretty much in that first half right there. Closer view of the water that goes underneath the building, and which you can clearly see. I mean, that's the building. Windows are broken, so there's all kinds of birds probably. Okay, somebody obviously has been back here because there's a Gatorade bottle. Here you go. Now you guys can really see, and I can actually go under here and show you exactly what's going on here. See how this water? Look at that. How it went underneath the building like that. That's collapsing there. Now there used to be a part, like again, if I had a flashlight with me, there is a way to, see that water? Yeah, right there is actually the walkway, which there we go. I think that'll get me up in there. Hold on, guys. Hey, I'm in. Or at least I'm under. See how this goes? I thought I remembered there was some sort of walkway here. I gotta be very careful because it's very dangerous. And I can't see. And what I'm doing is dangerous, obviously. See? All right. See, now we're gonna, let's see if we can get up there. All right. You never know what you're stepping on here now. All right. We're in the building, guys. Okay. We did it. Okay. Okay, that's underneath. Let's see. Wow, still has that same smell. Okay. Yeah, it looks like somebody gutted it out. Okay. We got in here. Okay. These. Whew, these are the rolls that they used to grind the wheat with. So there's a lot of stuff still in here. Fittings, parts. Those rolls, I remember back in the day, they used to be able to, how do I say, regrind or fix them. Now, ooh, it's dark down there. Oh boy. So, this is where I needed a flashlight. This was that space in between here and where they loaded the bulk trucks. So, we're gonna go one more up. I want to be very careful. Ooh. Try not to, I'm parked in back, so I don't want to draw the attention of anybody. Whew, look at how the weather though. Okay. See, look at the view up here. Ooh, yeah. I spent many times actually up in this room. These were the shakers, the screens that the flour would sift through. See those? Yeah. Still a lot of stuff in this part too. Old motors. They put down this metal. All right. All right. That's where I couldn't get in because of the drop. Remember, guys? Here, I'll show you. Watch. Like I said, I don't want to draw the attention of no police. See? But that's not where I came in at. I came in underneath by the creek because I knew the building and that I possibly could get in this way. Like I said, it still has that smell. Now, I wonder if this is going to take me, yeah, in the main, which I think it does, out front. Yep. This is where, which they've took out, everything. This is the main building. Right here. The one I showed you out front. See? Boy, it's kind of cool to come back and look, though. But look at all the old wood. I'm excited and nervous at the same time. Okay. Now, this was the bottom floor, which is very dark because they have the windows boarded up. But this is where we would have came in to work, right here. Here's the time clock. Here's the time clock. I wonder. Yeah, see, Miller helper, Miller shifter. Supervisor's name was Bob. Here's old jackets, rain jackets. When you'd work outside on rare occasions to oh, they still have some of the machines here. Yeah. But this would be like the desk they worked from. This was an elevator system. So you'd get on a little elevator, and so that you didn't have to run up and down the steps if you had a problem. Now it's dark back here, but our break room used to be back here. Damn it, there's not enough light. And I want to walk somewhere. There's a hole in the floor. Let me see if I can turn on my flashlight. Okay, I walked back to the bathroom or the break room area just to see myself, and had to use just a little bit of light off the camera, but we don't have no internet in here, so I couldn't record. But I think I've seen enough and shared with you guys. Oh, more light. Boy, when it's dark, it's hard to see. See the elevator? There's the box. You would go in there, close it, and push there was a button in there. Okay, can I go down this way? I know there was, I gotta remember exactly the way. And without having a flashlight, it's a little harder. But one day this building will be torn down. Gone forever. Okay, over there. Yep, this is the way. So I'm going back through this way. But I hope you guys like this. It's a rare video. I've always wanted to come back and honestly film this place. Make sure nobody's out there. Okay. Okay, here we go, guys. Yep, see? Back under where see, there's a pallet there. You gotta be very careful, because if I fall, it's an 8-foot drop. And see that board I'm having to walk? like a balance beam. Look at that. That's the board I have to walk across. So I have to take it very easy. So I'm gonna put down the camera a second so that I can walk across this and not drop the phone. It only took me seconds, but I was a little nervous. You don't realize how much of a drop if I fell off that thing. Again, I would never tell anybody to try this. Please don't try this. I wanted to come back here because there's some old history and share this with you, a little bit of my story. And this place is closed.